Welcome to the Weather Gurus podcast update for the weekend of 4/22/2023 for the lower 48 United States. Thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Tony, for the Weather Guru. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel for the latest brief analysis of the current weather conditions as well as any hazards that we have to be watching out for. Right now, you're looking at the current United States radar courtesy of the National Weather Service, and we do have that front that's advancing off the east coast of the northeast. It brought some severe storms, thunderstorms, and garden variety hail in some cases, generating less than nickel size and pea size, all the way from anywhere from upstate New York down through Pennsylvania and the Washington D.C. I-95 corridor. Currently, some storms down in North Carolina, eastern North Carolina, are producing some strong thunderstorms there as well. This will continue for about another hour or so, but most of the storms should be done by midnight Eastern Standard Time. By 11 to 12 o'clock at night, these will be pushing offshore. It did bring some beneficial rain to the mid-Atlantic states. Most people picking up anywhere between 1 to 3 inches of rain down along just east of I-95 and up through Charleston and Washington, D.C., Richmond, Harrisburg, Philadelphia, Trenton, New York City. All of these areas picked up a substantial amount of rain. Elsewhere, we have some brief snow showers extending out from the Rockies on the Front Range, anywhere from Denver and Boulder, Colorado, down through the Raton Pass of I-25 and the Sangre de Cristo Mountains of New Mexico. We also have some showers extending in the central part of the country from Oklahoma City, Tulsa, if you're on that I-40 corridor, I-35 corridor, some showers extending in just north of the Red River Valley of Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex as well. These are garden variety showers here, nothing severe at the moment, so it's pretty good. If you're in the Great Lakes, a cold, chilly start. Chicago temperatures only got out of the 30s today on Saturday, along with northwest Indiana and those along the mid-southwest Michigan shore. Some few snow flurries are seen here flying around here, but nothing substantial, nothing significant as compared to last week. We had Minneapolis and up in the Arrowhead of Minnesota and Wisconsin, Rice Lake, Wisconsin, that I-94 corridor, I-90 corridor experienced heavy snow. That's no longer the case. Out west, we have clear skies in the southwest, beautiful weather from Phoenix to Las Vegas to Los Angeles triangle. We also have beautiful weather extending up the I-5 corridor up through Sacramento and San Francisco. A little showers extending, of course, in Seattle and the Portland and the peninsula there, Puget Sound Peninsula. That's to be expected there. Some showers extending off the Strait of Juan de Fuca up into Canada as well. So that's something to keep in mind. It's going to be kind of stormy and unsettled there for the next few days. Storm Prediction Center has a slight chance that is a 2 out of 5 on the scale tonight for, like I said, through midnight. If you're in the Mid-Atlantic states, anywhere from Philadelphia down through Dover, Ocean City, Maryland, down through the Outer Banks of North Carolina and Charleston, South Carolina, you want to keep a lookout for maybe some slight strong thunderstorms and some gusty winds, straight line winds coming out of that cold front advances off the coast. Otherwise, we have a slight storm prediction center also giving a slight chance, for those of you in Austin, San Antonio area, to the west of Austin, San Antonio, on the west of the I-35 corridor there. You want to be on the lookout in the hill country of Texas for a slight chance of seeing some hail and some gusty winds, straight line winds coming out of this as well. Otherwise, pretty clear for the rest of the country in the middle of the heartland, the nation's heartland. Absolutely fabulous according to the Storm Prediction Center. Look at the map now. The surface map shows those areas there. Now, after this clears out, we're going to be going below normal temperatures here for the next 7 days. Here, the GFS model has provided that as well. And it's showing that we're going to have below at normal temperatures to kick off all the way through the first week of May. Towards Mother's Day, generally, we have those below normal temperatures in the Northeast and the Southeast, as well as the Heartland, the Midwest as well. Now, this is going to clear out. It's going to provide another little system that's going to come in toward the end of the April and May and bring some showers, garden variety showers, and thunderstorms into the Ohio Valley and the Northeast as well. Once that clears out, once again, like I said, we're going to pause it here. In the first week of May toward Cinco de Mayo, temperatures begin to rebound and warm up as we get more of that southwesterly zonal flow there as well. And we also get some showers out in the Intermountain West here. So as we head into May, snow chances begin to wind down for a lot of people, but in the Rockies, the Northwest Rockies, like the Bitterroots, the Wasatch, Upper Chains up there, and Salmon River and Idaho and all those places, you will still see snow at the highest of elevations, even into May and June. But generally speaking, the snow big snow belt areas of the Great Lakes and around Buffalo, all the way across Cleveland and on the Great Lakes of Michigan, all that, the snow typically starts to wind down big time after Mother's Day and Cinco de Mayo weekends later on in May. So that's what we have going on here, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to show you the warnings here that we have courtesy of Radar Scope here. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for Orange and Passaic County. This expires in 33 minutes here for this cell here. You can see the hell core depicted by these purple dots here in here. Right now we put this into motion here. These storms are racing off courtesy of that cold front there, and you can see it is producing some hail here. We're going to click on the icon here, and it shows Western Passaic County, northeastern New Jersey, and central Orange County in southeastern New York until 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Main hazards for this is 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So if you're driving along I-87 coming up Orange County there, coming up through the central land, if you're coming on the Garden State Parkway through Wayne, Mawar, coming through those areas west of the city, west of Newark International, west of Newark Airport and all of that, you want to be concerned. You want to be careful for pea-sized hail being reported now, up to 0.25 inches, a quarter inches of hail there. So we have pea-sized hail coming through here along that corridor as well. And these storms continue to move from a south to north function here as it is interacting with that front there, that cold front. So heavy rain extending down through Staten Island, New Brunswick, like I said, across the Garden State Parkway, heading toward 95, Elizabeth, New Jersey, Linden, Irvington, those areas, East Orange, New Jersey. You want to be careful as you could experience pea-sized hail and wind gusts possibly approaching 55 miles an hour or 60 miles an hour, as that is the threshold for a severe thunderstorm, as you know. There's also a severe thunderstorm warning for Middlesex and Monmouth County and New Jersey there. And as you can see, this is for this cell here, approaching just south of Amboy and Sayreville here, New Jersey here at the 95 Garden State Parkway split there. So we also have a special marine warning there, and that's also extending out here for the coastline here. This expires in about an hour. The New York Harbor, strong thunderstorms located 16 nautical miles northwest of South Amboy to the Raritan Bay. These are moving north at 50 miles an hour. So you can have wind gusts, the small craft advisories there, and small hail, of course, radar indicators, of course. And all of this rain is moving from South Jersey all the way up to North Jersey. And New York City, you're not looking to be clipped right now, but eventually you may be clipped here later on. There is some showers offshore on Long Island here that are moving south to north. So if you're out toward the Hamptons and Fire Island and all of that, then those showers will be moving in about another 2 hours here for you. But other than that, this is the only severe thunderstorm warnings that we have in the country right now. We pan out here, and that's in New Jersey, New York area, Orange, Passaic County, and these all expire within the next 30 minutes to an hour. So if you live anybody in Morris, New Jersey, Middlesex, Monmouth, Orange, Passaic, be on the lookout for that in the next 30 minutes to an hour here to be winding down here as those severe thunderstorm warnings will be winding down. Trenton, you're in the clear. Philadelphia, you're in the clear. There's some brief scattered showers here. We can look at the velocity here, and we can take a look, and we can see here that this is just basically straight line winds here. There is no broad level rotation here. It's just mostly straight line winds coming in here to the east of New Jersey here, as you can see depicted here by radar scope. There's no couplets or anything here, no rotational pull. It's just straight line winds coming through there. And that's what we have going through there, and the reflectivity shows you that there as well. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. These storms are racing off very fast, courtesy of the cold front. And that's what we have here, those 5 warnings and nothing more. So thank you for joining me on Weather Guru. Sunday looks to be nice. And like I said, temperatures are going to be rebounding for the majority of the country. And then we're going to end May on in April, on a kind of a quiet note, which is a good thing in terms of tornadoes and severe weather. The tornadic outlook does not look to be prominent in the next 3 days, according to the Storm Prediction Center. So that's good. All right, have a blessed weekend and get some rest. Get out and enjoy. Happy Earth Day as well today, 4/22/2023.